Still so naive. Every one of them betrayed you. And you still call them family. I took everything from you. And them. And yet, I still think I love them. How did you do it? Mom, Dad, Edwin. They loved me. And then suddenly, they hated me. I have a gift, a power. I can make people hear my thoughts. All I had to do was just whisper it in my mind that everybody hated you. You wouldn't understand. You took everything from me, my family, my friends, my place in the world. Funny thing though, my power never worked on you. Not once. If it did, I wouldn't have had to get my hands dirty. Witch! You cursed my family, turned them against me. You spent your whole life begging for your family's love, but they always choose me. God, if I had another chance, I wouldn't let her win.
This is my high school. Time has turned back. This is 10 years ago. The year my family adopted Nancy. And that's when it all started. She kept framing me, setting me up, until finally, she took everything from me.
Sorry, Peggy. I didn't mean to. It just slipped.
Don't apologize. He deserves it.
Yeah, never say sorry to a bully. And if Peggy messes with you again, we'll make her pay.
Thanks, Donald. Even if Peggy doesn't like me that much, she still is very kind to me. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. This is exactly how she took all my friends away. Acting like an innocent victim and making me the bully.
Even if Peggy bullies me every day, I can't let anyone find out. If I do, everyone will end up hating her. I don't want that for my sister.
So this is the superpower Nancy told me about. I couldn't hear it before. Now I can.
Peggy! What have you done to Nancy?
Practice is over, guys. Let's go.
Sorry, Dad. I lost the game. I couldn't make you proud. Peggy knows about my peanut allergy, but she gave me that granola bar with peanuts in it. I felt so sick during the match. That's why I didn't win. But I can't tell the rest of the family. They'll be so pissed at her. The stress isn't good for their health.
You forced Nancy to eat us? She's allergic. She could have died.
Edwin, don't. It's nothing. I took some medicine afterward. It affected my game a little bit, but please don't blame her.
Nancy lost the game because she never practices. And she's never had a peanut allergy. She's lying to you.
Apologize to Nancy, you heartless brat.
If you will just listen to me for one...
Nancy is your sister. How could you ever hurt her? I'm gonna kill you, you vicious brat.
Oh, God. I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid for thinking I could tell you the truth. You never listen to me. I am your real daughter. And you've never believed me, not for a single second.
Oh, how could Peggy say that? It's gonna hurt Mom and Dad's feelings.
Your grandfather raised you. You were never a part of this family. You're vicious, shameless, ruthless. That's not how we raise one of our own.
Nancy's been through enough, and yet you keep bullying her. Dad, give me your cane. Let me take over for you.
Look at this family. You are pathetic. Grandpa left the company to me because he could see that you are all blind and useless.
Say that again.
Am I wrong? You believe whatever's whispered to you, and you raise your hand against your own daughter. If someone tells you to go to hell, are you gonna drop dead? You have always hated me. Ever since Grandpa decided to give me 30% of the company, right? You never treated me like family. And I have broken myself trying to earn your love. All you do is put me down and take for granted everything I ever do.
You should be grateful we even took you in. Without us, you're nothing but a pathetic, unloved burden. Don't think you're invincible just because your grandfather left you everything. I'm your father. Everything you have should belong to me.
So that's all you ever wanted from me? The money?
How to swim, building shelter from the pieces of the house I can't live in.
I am done trying to fight to earn your love. You will not take what's mine.
The rumors are true. Peggy's the one with the real power in the family. If Grandpa hadn't died so soon, we'd all be living under his shadow. And now, God, it's still true.
This is outrageous. I'll show you who runs this family.
Tie my shoes alone in a room where no
So my words mean nothing to you.
Oh, you insolent little...
Are you insane? He's your father!
Call the police! Have her arrested!
No, it would be a huge scandal. We can't let the public find out.
No wonder my sister had the guts to humiliate Mom and Dad. She knew Dad wouldn't be able to expose it.
You won't get away with this.
What are you waiting for? The girl's gone mad. Call the asylum. They need to come get this lunatic.
Yeah.
Impressive. One move and you get to lock me up, strip me of my shares, and call it revenge?
Mom, maybe let it go. If we have her committed, everybody will be talking about it for months.
No! She humiliates us today. What, tomorrow she poisons us?
No use calling me family anymore. We're done. Matt? Can you come here? I need you.
Are you crazy? What are you doing calling that deranged gangster? This is a family matter.
Don't cry. I'm coming.
Well, Grandpa raised me and Matt together. So that's why half the city's most influential people answer to him. And unlike you, vicious snakes, he's someone I actually call family.
every head turn when I arrive. Proud and visible, they all see.
Matt Brown. The only person who ever believed in me. In my last life, he told me to get away from the Greens, but I wouldn't listen. Now I finally get it. He was the only one who truly cared for me.
I do this too. Was it Robert? Or was it Edward?
Matt Brown, this has nothing to do with you.
Robert, did you forget? You promised Peggy's grandfather before he died that you would take care of her. What have you done?
Matt carries real weight in the company, and he's tight with a mob. If I go head-to-head with him and Peggy, they might just kick me out of the game.
Wait, something just hit me. You've been blabbering on about your peanut allergy, but is it even true? I think we treat her to some peanut butter.
Mom, Dad, Edwin, save me! I never framed Peggy!
Stop! This is madness!
Don't you dare!
Get her. Force it down her throat.
No, please, I'm allergic. I'll die.
Why is she doing this? Just because Mom and Dad love me more? I don't want to die and leave my family.
If you hurt her, I promise I will kill you! She's your sister, let her go!
So Nancy was telling the truth. She can't change people's minds. All she can do is amplify the hate that's already there.
No! I'll kill you!
Quick, get her to the hospital!
No, it's fine. Don't blame Peggy.
Have some of your men take her to the hospital. Don't worry, your precious daughter won't die from her allergy. Let's see how she gets out of this one. Nancy was the one who ruined my life. You're right. Not all parents love their children. But I won't beg for their love this time. I'm gonna live my life the way I'm meant to live it.
Where's my daughter, Nancy Green? Someone forced her to eat peanut butter, but she's very, very allergic. Please, tell us that she's okay.
Mrs. Green, you don't have to worry. Nancy's not actually allergic to peanuts.
What?
Mom, Dad, Edwin, sorry, I must have been mistaken. I guess I'm not allergic after all.
Tell me, all this time, have you been framing Peggy?
Mom, Dad, Edwin,
What do I do? Mom and Dad think I purposely set up my own sister, but honestly, I don't know what happened. Could it just be that I ate something else by mistake? God, there's no way I can explain this now.
It's okay, Nancy. Everybody makes mistakes. It's all just a misunderstanding. Just be more careful next time.
Mom believes me. Even after all this, she really is the best in the world.
Well, if you're okay, let's just go home. You may not have won today's match, but that's Peggy's fault, not yours. Don't worry. I'll still get you that new car I promised.
I'll take her to the dealers tomorrow.
With this power, I can totally play them like dolls. Soon, I'll take everything they own. And that Peggy bitch, I'm so gonna kill her.
My Aladex!
Stop! That's our stuff! Are you out of your mind? This stuff is worth millions!
Get down here! You're not allowed up there!
Actually, this house is mine. Grandpa left it to me. And when he told me about my inheritance, he also warned me to cut ties with you heartless maniacs. And I was too foolish to listen. But now I intend to honor his will. Oh, you can stay for a month. But the second floor is off limits. And, yeah, you just gotta find a place and move out.
You cheap little brat.
Dad, are you gonna do something? She's throwing out everything I own. Where am I supposed to live?
Matt Brown by her side, we can't touch her. We'll have to endure it. We'll take the guest rooms and you can live in Peggy's old room in the basement.
That room's for the helpers. I'm not gonna live like a fucking servant. She said she's cutting ties with all of us. With Matt Brown on her side, we'll all be thrown out of the family business.
She's always been soft-hearted and weak. We just have to be nice to her for a few days, and then she'll come crawling back to us.
Exactly. She's a pushover. Butter her up for a while, then slip her shares right into Nancy's hands.
You know, there's this amazing new technology called a front door.
I mean, I used to sneak in your room all the time when we were kids. Remember?
It's just like when we were kids.
Yeah. Except nowadays, I can actually beat Robert's ass if you let me. But seriously, if he gives you trouble again, just let me know. And I'll kill him.
Don't worry. I think he learned his lesson today. Matt, from now on, you're the only family I have left.
You're really gonna cut them off completely?
And in 2 months, when I turn 18, I'll announce it to the world.
Open the door for me. Hurry up! Are you deaf? I said open the damn door. I'm Nancy, not Peggy. This isn't over!
Nancy, are you okay? Did Peggy bully you again?
No, I'm okay. Just a little tired. How can I tell them Peggy forced me to eat peanut butter and then wouldn't even let me ride with her to school this morning? Donald and Peggy are such old buddies. Better not ruin their friendship.
Hey, bitch! Did you make Nancy walk to school?
Here comes Donald Blue and the other idiots. They helped Nancy bully me through high school and forced me to drop out. We were friends as kids, so I tolerated it. Even blamed myself. But now I see their true colors. If they even try to mess with me again, they can't blame me for what happens next.
Nancy, you don't have to put up with her shit. She's just a black sheep of the Green family. Ever since her grandpa died, no one's cared about her.
No, Donald. Even though I am the Green's adopted daughter, she is my sister. She's truly awful. I really hope a hero can save me from her. I'd totally sleep with him.
Guys, it's time for justice. Listen up, bitch. Messing with Nancy won't change the fact that your parents like her more than you. So back off and leave her alone. Bitch, I'm talking to you!
Pick up my shit and fuck off.
Oh my god, even Donald can't stop her? He's not as tough as I thought he was.
Don't fuck with me. Apologize to Nancy, so I won't have to get my hands dirty.
Don't blame her. It's not Peggy's fault.
You hear that? Your sweet sister defending you and you still bully her. No wonder your family's ashamed of you.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Pick up my shit and fuck off. If you don't, trust me, not even your mommy will be able to help you.
Apologize. Now! Oh, it hurts, and I'm bleeding. Someone call 911.
Come on, little tough guy. You know you started this, right?
Look at her. Look at her. She just sat there while I schooled you. Didn't even bat an eye. And you're just gonna keep letting her use you? Man, oh man, you're pathetic.
Guys, This is insane. I can't believe she actually had the nerve to hurt my friend. Peggy's a black belt in Taekwondo. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone she's been bullying me. She moves so fast, it's so scary. Is she gonna hurt me next?
We're not gonna forget about this. Everyone knows you're a horrible person, Peggy. You're gonna pay for this.
Oh, by who? You? What are you gonna do? You wanna call your mommy? Invite her. More the merrier.
Peggy Green, how could you be so cruel? This is all happening because this is your fault. You started all this.
You didn't want to wait your turn, huh? Who gave you the right to mouth off about things you know jack shit about? Huh?
You think your last names protect you? Newsflash, assholes. I'm the legal heir to the Green family empire. One word from me, your families lose everything. You don't want to bully me anymore? Now that I stood up to you? Spineless losers, huh? Why don't you mind your own business next time? How about that? Okay.
No! How could she do that to my friends? Am I next? Is she gonna kill me? Someone, please help me!
Peggy, dear sister, what's going on with you? It's like you came back to school a completely different person.
Honey, I am not your sister. Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. Yet. Though you might speed up the process if you keep sending your little friends after me and talking shit.
Peggy, I never did that.
Since you are so eager for me to bully you, I guess I'll just have to give you the deluxe package. Do you remember how you used to steal my credit card to get your hair done? Baby, I would have just done it for free. No, somebody help me!
Peggy! What the hell is wrong with you? You've completely lost it. You can't just attack Nancy. Let her go now.
Norman White, my boyfriend at the time. What a scumbag. Took barely a week for Nancy to wrap his dumb ass around her finger. He was the first one to stab me in the back, sneaking around with Nancy, dumping me, and then anonymously posting nudes of me on some gross forum. I had no choice but to drop out of school.
Norman, darling, you think you matter to me? Why would I listen to you?
Are you crazy? Stop! Are you out of your mind? If you hurt her, I'll hurt you.
Really? How? You have the balls to do more than just run your mouth. Sissy, I was gonna let you go because I don't want this to end too quickly. But now, I'm just dying to see how Norman plans to save you. So, mwah. Sorry, not sorry. No, you crazy bitch! And now, the outside matches the inside.
Peggy, this isn't you. Why are you suddenly acting like this?
Well, because someone recently taught me a very valuable lesson, which is that you people, each and every one of you, are beyond saving. So I really just don't care anymore.
What's going on here? Peggy Green, get away from Nancy. This is completely unacceptable behavior. Detention. No. You deserve to be suspended.
No, leave this to us. I just called my mom. She chairs the school board. I need to handle Peggy myself.
Donald, your mommy is nothing. Why don't you try calling someone who really matters?
Then I'll call your parents. They've been waiting to find you bullying Nancy. Now they finally have their proof. My father will be there as well. He's a member of the board. 2 members is enough to have you expelled.
That's right. We can't afford to have a huge public scandal. Peggy, come with me to the principal's office. Now.
Fair enough. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Baby, don't be scared. Mom's here. No one can hurt you.
Mom, it's okay. I accidentally cut my hair.
I can't tell Mom Peggy did this to me. I can't ruin their relationship.
You, what did you do?
Mrs. Green, what are you here for?
You spent your whole life begging for your family's love, but they always choose me.
You monster! How could you bully your own sister? Okay, well, listen up. Whatever you did to her, I'm gonna do the exact same thing to you.
You know, sometimes I wonder which one of us is your real daughter.
Ugh. You were never my real daughter. Nancy is the only kind of child that deserves my love. How dare you stop me? Are you insane?
Mrs. Green, you're right. I might as well not be your daughter. You've never wanted to be a mother to me. So be it. I'll be cutting ties with you all soon enough. But if you come at me, I will protect myself.
Say that again, you little bitch. Leaving this family isn't something that you get to decide.
Think you already made your choice?
Rumor has it the Greens have been abusing their own daughter ever since that adopted girl suddenly came into the picture. Can't understand what's going through the Greens' minds.
Enough! I don't give a crap about this family drama. I demand to know what happened. What did you do to Norman?
And someone better start explaining to me why my son was stabbed with a pen.
I know you all have questions, but everything was recorded on the security cameras. How about we take a look at the footage first?
Listen up, bitch. Messing with Nancy can change the fact that her parents like her more than you. Bitch, I'm talking to you.
It seems like Peggy really didn't start any of this.
How did I raise a child like you? Raising your hand up against your own sister? You're a monster. Principal Lee, I want her expelled now.
That adopted girl has clearly manipulated that family into bullying Peggy. And the mother's so brainwashed, she's attacking her biological daughter just to shield the adopted one. If Mrs. Green wants her daughter expelled, that's fine with me. Someone needs to be held accountable. Otherwise, these kids never learn.
That's right. Donald may have started it, but he's already paid the price. Expel Peggy, and we won't press any charges.
Excuse me. I, the defendant, would love to say a few words on my own behalf.
What do you possibly have to say?
Your son is a cowardly mama's boy who acts all tough to me and then runs crying to you. All that two-faced weakness makes me sick. And you, do you even know what's going on? Your son literally had nothing to do with this, and now you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
I know without your grandfather, the Booth family would be nothing. His kindness, I will never forget. But you are not him. You need to show some respect.
Respect? You mean like bribing cops? Preying on your own staff? That kind of respect? Yeah? You have such nerve to demand respect. I have a detailed file here of all the disgusting things you've ever done. The only reason you're not rotting in prison right now is because I, out of the kindness of my heart, decided to let you walk. Ungrateful. If my grandfather hadn't helped you, you would still be just a street whore living under a bridge. And now, woo, chairwoman, Grace Blue. Wow, you think that title makes you someone now? As you're bullying children? You're a joke.
Peggy, why should you talk about my mom? Or let's go through me.
Shut up!
You're right, Miss Green. I seem to have forgotten my place. For that, I'm deeply sorry. From here on out, we're gonna stay out of this.
Like mother, like son. Both are cowards. Why is everyone so afraid of a high school kid? Anyone who wants to chicken out can leave right now. But I'm not going anywhere. You fucked with my son, so how are we going to settle this?
Easy. Chalk it up to bad luck. Or to your son being too blind to see the truth. Or stupid enough to be someone's mindless pawn.
Jesus. She's taking out 2 board members back to back? Is this really Peggy? She's always been one of the easy ones. Obedient and eager to please her family.
Bravo. You can call my son blind. You can call him stupid. I don't give a shit what you call him. But on behalf of my family, you will pay for every word.
Dad's the governor, Peggy. He controls every department, every agency, judges. They all report to him. And if he comes after you, even the green name isn't gonna save you.
Mr. Governor, if you're going after someone, make sure you aim for the right target. But you hurt her. She's not one of us anymore. You started this mess. You're so good, all on your own. Clean it up yourself.
Terrific. From this point forward, this is strictly between Miss Green and me. The other Greens have nothing to do with this.
Know why I stabbed Donald and didn't lay a finger on Norman?
Why? Because you're not a total idiot? Because you know who's off limits?
Oh, Scotty boy, it's because you're way easier to deal with than Cheryl and Grace Blue. And as for Norman, stabbing him wouldn't be nearly enough. Wait till you see what I have in store for him.
Peggy, Mr. White is the governor. He's a lot more powerful than I am.
Power and secrets go hand in hand. One slip, and the sharks smell blood.
I don't have anything to hide. I'm a law-abiding taxpayer. The law's on my side.
Even so, word is, you've been lobbying your party nonstop for a chance at the White House. No? Did you know that my grandfather was really close with your party chairman? See, I've been texting my Uncle Ambrose. Turns out... Oh, yeah, looks like they already went with someone else.
Peggy, we're sorry. Everything that happened today is childish nonsense. Let's just make it even. We apologize. We're sorry. Let's start over.
Still not enough. But of course, this was never about you. Looks like someone still didn't learn his lesson. Draft a public statement disowning Norman. I don't want to see him using your name to bully people or share their nude photos online ever again.
Trying to get my own father to kick me out of our family? Are you crazy? This is not over, Peggy. I'm gonna make sure every single day at this school is a living hell for...
She's absolutely right. You're nothing but a liability. Maybe this is the only way you'll ever learn. I'll issue this statement and freeze all your accounts, effective immediately.
No, Daddy, no. Please, I promise I won't hurt anybody ever again. Please don't kick me out. Peggy. Oh, Peggy. Oh, sweet Peggy. I'm so sorry. I never should have taken those photos. I never should have listened to Nancy. I was wrong, completely wrong, and I promise I'll stay as far away from you as I can.
I remember this exact moment. This is how Nancy forced me to transfer back in the day. But not this time. I won't let you or your minions lay a hand on me.
Peggy's terrifying. Even the board members can't control her. How am I supposed to keep going to this school? I don't want to get beaten up every day. It hurts so much. Sooner or later, she's gonna end up killing me. I wish she would just get expelled.
Even if Mr. White and Mrs. Blue are gonna let this slide, I won't. This little menace needs to be thrown out. Nancy is too sweet to put up with your non-stop bullying. Principal Lee, my husband is also a member of this board. I am demanding you right now expel her.
What you doing? Mr. White and Mrs. Blue already backed down. Mrs. Green, you, Nancy, and Peggy are family. Maybe this matter is better discussed at home? Whether detention, expulsion, or transfer, whatever you guys decide among yourselves is fine.
There is nothing to discuss. She injured a student. That is against school policy. She will withdraw from this school effective immediately.
Mom, please don't. Peggy's grades are the best in school. Kicking her out would destroy her entire future. Please don't do it.
Honey, you have such a forgiving heart. Don't worry. I've got this. Okay?
Mom.
Someone this dangerous should not be in this school, and she cannot be around you.
Mom, no, I'll feel guilty. I'm fine, I promise. Please don't punish her for me.
Silly child, it's okay.
What's gotten into Mrs. Green? Why is she trying to ruin her own daughter's future?
I'm almost convinced that adopted girl was Susan's bastard child. Otherwise, none of this makes any sense. I mean, enough of this girl's phony victim act.
Enough of the theatrics. Stop acting like this is my funeral. Please. I'm not going anywhere. Nancy is. You heard me. Make it happen.
Mrs. Green, without a student's consent, you cannot force Peggy to transfer. Nancy, on the other hand, this kind of manipulating other students into bullying Peggy, this kind of behavior is not allowed here. She's the one who has to go.
This can't be happening. She should be kicked out, not me.
Susan, it's obvious Nancy started all of this. My child's paid his price, and yours should too.
It's not really up for discussion. When Grace and I report this bullying incident to the school board, they'll stand with us.
You ungrateful brat. I'm your mother. And Nancy is your sister. Where is your sense of family duty? Have some loyalty and stand up for her.
Are we family now? Then tell me, Mrs. Green, if you're my mother, why are you so cruel to me? Your real daughter.
This isn't fair. Why do I have to leave? Peggy's just trying to ruin my life. How am I supposed to live like this? I'd rather jump off a roof than be humiliated like this.
I will not accept this decision. If you insist, I will call my husband. Do you have any idea what it means to cross him?
The decision comes from the board.
Tell him. Tell him you don't want to take this any further. Stop this! Stop this nonsense right now!
Don't touch me.
Peggy, how could you do that? Bully me all you want, but how dare you lay hands on your own mother?
I want her gone today. Make it happen. I will be doing independent study for the rest of the year. Toodles!
I can't believe someone would coddle a whiny outsider over their own flesh and blood. What the hell is wrong with people?
Selling out their own heir for some wannabe? The Greens are doomed. John, you're friends with Peggy. Go talk to her. Smooth things over. We need to stay on her good side. Go.
Hey, Peggy. About before, I'll just, put it behind us, and then, yeah, we're cool, right?
Yeah, why don't you, go fuck yourself? Or, better yet, you could go fuck the bitch in there, because Nancy can kiss up to people better than I ever could. Yeah?
Have I been wrong about Peggy this whole time? Was Nancy really deceiving me this whole time? Is Peggy actually the daughter I should have protected?
So, you just got done demolishing everyone at your school, huh?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna waste my time on them, but might as well deal with trouble before it starts, right? Okay, next, I want to tackle Robert. I know he's forming a plan to keep me from Grandpa's inheritance.
Yeah, but there's no way he could actually challenge you.
I know he sucks, but he's also run the company for years. And he's my dad, so if he insists, God only knows what'll happen. Besides, okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but Nancy has this power. She can influence people's thoughts. She has the whole Green family under her spell. I know, crazy.
Look, if you say Nancy has some type of ESP voodoo thing, I believe it. If that's the case, do you want me to...
No. I don't want you to risk yourself like that. Look, I'm okay if I lose my inheritance and the Greens. But if you're gone, you're all I have left. So.
I'm not going anywhere. We're family. I'll always be by your side.
The sum of our shares is enough to out Robert as CEO, but until I'm 18, none of it's truly mine. So I just gotta lay low and build my own fortune in the meantime.
Here's all the liquid cash I have. All my property is yours too.
I really appreciate it, but I got this. I am a genius, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, you certainly are.
Eddie, how's our group project? You said we can count on you. Don't forget, it's due tomorrow.
Sir, it's time for dinner.
Fuck that. I'm not eating with that little bitch Peggy. Look at this room. It's not much bigger than yours. How could anyone live here? The nerve of that fucking little slut.
Miss Peggy has suffered so much. Perhaps she couldn't hold it in any longer.
What the hell are you talking about? Suffered? Her? You know, hear how arrogant she was today? She almost killed Dad and Nancy. What do you want me to do next? Get on my knees and fucking beg her for forgiveness?
Miss Peggy has always gone out of her way to make you happy. Hasn't she always been there to help you with your papers?
Fine. Go get that textbook and go give it to her. She's into that stupid nerdy shit anyway. Tell her to finish my project. And if she does well, I'll consider talking to her at dinner tomorrow. Consider it a chance at redemption. Where do you think you're going? You haven't finished my paper yet.
If you can't handle the class, drop it. Edwin, I helped you all semester, and I'm done carrying your ass. So here is one last econ lesson for you. 1 + 1 = go fuck yourself.
I asked you out of the kindness of my heart, and you throw it back in my face? Get back here! Fuck you, and fuck off!
Eddie, you almost here? Me and the girls are waiting.
I know a really good ghostwriter.
I read your paper this morning. It's so insightful. I bet Professor Drew talks about it in class today.
That's for sure. But Ed's agreeing. Of course, this class will be a cakewalk for their heir of the successful investment firm.
The ghostwriter I hired is one of the best in the country. A true expert in economic theory. He's 100 times better than Peggy.
As you may remember,
This is the most important group project of your semester. If you fail this assignment, you fail the course. That's why I've invited my colleague, Professor Lila, and Mr. Matt Brown, last year's valedictorian, to join me in evaluating your work. Matt is one of my former teaching assistants, and he's well known for being fair and professional. I assure you there will be no playing favorites. Okay, let's get started. The first and most exciting essay will be from our star student, Mr. Ed Green, who I believe will one day win the Nobel Prize in Economics just like his grandfather.
Professor Drew, Mr. Green's paper doesn't seem very original.
Yeah, to me it seems paragraph 3 on page 2 and the first paragraph on the third page seem to have been directly copied from a paper published just last year.
Matt Brown, I know you don't like me, but don't make this personal. What's wrong with referencing other people's theories?
Actually, Matt is being quite diplomatic. Because the truth is, this entire paper has been plagiarized with other people's work. You know, I recently caught one of my students using a ghostwriter in my class. This paper by Mr. Edwin reads exactly the same.
You better have a really good explanation because this is the worst case of plagiarism we've had in a decade.
Eddie, what the hell? Did you really hire someone to do it for you?
Dude, you're killing us. This is only the most important project of the year. You want us all to get kicked out?
Why is this happening? Am I really nothing without Peggy? I'm sorry, Professor Drew, but please, you have to understand me. It's just my father was attacked and he's severely hurt, and my sister's in the hospital, and everything has fallen onto me, and I just haven't had a moment to breathe, and let alone write this paper. I'm sorry. You just have to understand.
Something like this should never be excused, but with everything he's been through, I think it's understandable. Yeah. Maybe we should let it go this time and give him another chance.
You see, if any of that had actually happened, I would agree. But here's the thing you might not know about Edwin. When he was a freshman, he nearly failed out of school. He was one of the worst students in the entire grade and was so close to flunking out. Well, that was until then his little sister, Peggy Green, started doing his assignments for him. Suddenly, his grades went up. Up until recently, every single one of his assignments has been done by his sister.
No way. I can't believe his sister did all his assignments. Pathetic. How could he call himself a genius?
When he first got started, he was missing his deadlines, flunking tests, and then suddenly it all switched. 180. I thought he was actually taking things seriously. Turns out his sister was the one who was actually behind his newfound success.
Matt, are you serious? These amazing essays have all been by Edwin's sister? What's her major?
Well, here's the thing. She doesn't have a major. Yet. She's still a senior in high school. But she was mentored by her late grandfather, Thomas Green.
The Thomas Green himself? Wow. But even so, she could be one of the greatest economic geniuses of this generation. I think we'd all like to meet her.
So she's a senior. Has she decided on a college yet? Please, tell her I'd be honored to have her in my class. I'll write her recommendation myself. She doesn't have to take the SAT. No requirements. We'll admit her directly.
Don't listen to this guy. Harvard can offer her a full scholarship, graduate program guarantee. And as one of our alumni, she'll be offered every possible advantage. So when the time is right, just have her make us her early decision.
Turns out his genius is nothing more than a stolen valor. He's just taking credit from a real genius.
I wish I had a sister like that. Then I wouldn't have to do any assignments. Yo, bro. Look aside. Maybe your little sis can do all our work too, huh?
Why is everyone obsessed with Peggy? She has a few assignments for her brother, and now she's some kind of prodigy? This is getting out of hand. I refuse to let her and that piece of shit Matt Brown take away what's rightfully mine. Peggy, get up! You're coming with me to school. You're telling everyone I write my own papers.
No, that's a lie.
For God's sake, I'm your brother. Just do what I've asked.
Edwin, you've never made a single attempt to study. And I've offered to tutor you 1,000,000 times and you've refused. You just want to pass my work off as your own. You are pathetic.
Edwin, what are you doing? She's your sister.
Save the phony protective mother act. Mrs. Green, spare me.
Maybe Peggy's right. I should have listened. I've been lazy.
Poor Edwin. Can't you see Peggy never cared about helping him? She was just waiting for the perfect moment to humiliate him.
You think you're better than me? You think you can ruin me like this?
Jack Brown, how dare you hurt my son in my house? I'm calling the police and sending you to jail.
Go ahead. Call him. Edwin was the one holding a weapon against her. We'll see which case they take more seriously.
I'll spare your man this time. But you need to clear Edwin's name at school. Edwin's the one we're grooming for the future. If you don't, you're out of this family.
After everything, why would I clean up after your failures? I've had enough. Who covered for Edwin when he was sneaking around with this professor? Me. Oh, who was it who rewrote his essays so that he wouldn't flunk out of school? Oh yeah, that was me. And who was it who pulled all-nighters so that he could brag about his academic successes? Me. Me. And now you come to me and you want me to clean up this mess too. You're so funny.
I've had enough of you, you ungrateful brat. Why can't you think of the family for once? So your name gets dragged through the mud a little. That's nothing compared to what's at stake for your brother or this household.
Peggy's so heartless. She won't lift a finger for her family, not even for her own brother. I really wish I could do something for Edwin. I'd gladly take the blame if it meant Edwin didn't have to.
You owe this family everything. You were never winners. Hand over your money. Your share is given it to Nancy. From this moment on, she's my only daughter.
You're delusional if you think I'm giving anything to her. I'm Grandpa's granddaughter. He gave everything to me. So, maybe you're the one that should be kicked out of the family, Dad.
Tell us, Robert, when were you going to mention that Nancy's your bastard child?
What are you talking about?
Is that why you were so desperate to try and protect her? You'd rather talk shit about your daughter than protect an outsider?
Am I wrong? Have I always been wrong all along?
Peggy, if you hate me so much, fine, I'll leave. But how can you let Matt talk to Mom and Dad like that in their own home?
If you wanna leave, honey, get the fuck out.
Susan, what happened? What happened? What? Call a doctor! Hurry!
Whenever she's overwhelmed, she gets these terrible migraines. I used to stay up all night taking care of her, but that's over. I'm not wasting my time on her anymore.
Just her old condition flaring up again. Give her some painkillers. Let her rest. It'll pass. Assuming she gets the same care as she did before.
I remember now. We saw so many doctors, but none of them really helped Susan. But this illness, Didn't we cure it ourselves years ago? Why is it back?
Not cured. Managed. From what I hear, Peggy nursed her through the worst of it last time. You should really ask her what happened.
Mom, wake up. Hi. It's time to take your medicine.
Again with the medicine. I told you I don't want them. Go away.
I lost Grandpa. I'm not gonna lose you.
Yes, Peggy has always been good to us. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed her away just because I wasn't the one who raised her. Was I really wrong?
Peggy, Mrs. Green would recover much faster if you take care of her again.
You mean how she stayed up for months? How she consulted doctors all over the world? She tracked dosages, she tracked pills, and for what? Ignorance? Indifference?
I'm not a doctor. Send her to the hospital.
She's your mother. Get over here and take care of her. You can drop out of school until she gets better.
That's something I would do for my family. But you're not my family anymore.
When Peggy was just 14, she did everything to help me with my headaches. And Nancy, what did she ever do? Nothing but empty words. Was I blind, thinking that she was better than my own daughter? The pills aren't working, just like before. Back then, when the headaches never let me sleep, only Peggy truly cared about me. She stayed up all night for me. And how did I repay her? With coldness? Harsh words? Always pushing her aside for Nancy? No, I have to tell her. I was wrong. She'll forgive me once I apologize. Yeah, she'll forgive me. She has to.
You can't go in there, Mrs. Green.
I just want to see my daughter. Tell her I'm not well. Please.
Miss Green is resting. She's not to be disturbed by anyone, especially you. She left explicit instructions. If you're sick, go to the hospital, and if you die, she doesn't care.
She is serious. She truly wants nothing to do with me anymore. My Peggy is gone. It was her. I knew it was her all along. It was and I turned away. I called her ungrateful. I pushed her aside for a complete stranger.
The number you dialed is not accepting calls. The number you dialed is not accepting calls. Please try again later.
Susan, that fool. Going on and on about how we're mistreating Peggy. What a load of crap. The woman's completely lost it.
He's losing control. Ever since the executives found out Peggy's some business genius, more and more of them are asking for her to run the company.
It's time for a purge. Get rid of them all. Those executives I would map around. They never wanted me to run this company.
But some of them are key staff members.
Then we'll find replacements. Better to bleed a little now Then let her poison the company.
Or we make it simple. Let her work for me. I mean, if she really is some genius, then why waste that talent? She's always wanted to run the company. She won't say no.
Fine. Try it. But if she refuses, we start the purge today.
Peggy, listen. I know we've had our differences, but we're family. Why throw that all away when we can work together? I mean, you can make the deals and I'll take care of everything else. Everyone wins.
Get out.
You can't be serious. You've always wanted to help with the company.
Get out. Bye.
Matt, we're adults. Take the front door.
I lost my job. And it wasn't even just me. It was anyone who's ever supported you ever. They're fired. They're gone. And you know what? I knew Robert was lousy at business, but I had no idea he was a pro at infighting.
How courageous. God, what an idiot. Fire half the executives, and the company will collapse before the quarter ends. Revenue's bound to plummet. Unless this is the perfect chance. We gather up everyone they threw out and start fresh. Our own company.
Start our own company built from his wreckage. Okay, I like it, but where are we getting the startup capital?
Well, Robert still has to answer to the board. So he has to make money somewhere. He'll be willing to make some risky investments.
I see. You want your money back?
If there's one thing I know about my father, he'll chase a high-risk project. And there's only one right now that fits the bill. That's our chance.
What do you say we make your blind and arrogant father ever regret underestimating you?
Cheers.
Cheers.
From today on, Edwin, you'll head the investment department. Don't disappoint me.
I won't let you down, Dad. I promise. If Peggy's just a high school kid, she can write all those economic papers, then as her brother, I should be a natural born economic genius too. I haven't really tried before.
Congratulations on the promotion, brother.
Thanks, Nancy. I just knew it was a matter of time before people could see what I can really do.
Since you're such a big shot now, maybe you could get me an internship here? Having this work experience would make a lot of things easier when applying to colleges.
Of course. Who would I be if not to help my own sister? Plus, don't worry about it. Give you a key position at the company, give you a cut of the profits as well. It'll set you up to every college you want to go to in the country.
Thanks, Edwin. You're the best. Well, I'll let you get back to your work now. Don't want to distract you. Screw college. I want this company and all your money.
Bring me every pending project. All of them. Pronto. Gold Construction Enterprises. Urban Education Renewal. Suburban Reconstruction Project. This will bring back at least 10 times the profit. Oh.
Urban Education Renewal. Suburban School Reconstruction Project. What are you going to do with it? I mean, do you know how risky it is having this in your hands? The guy who owns this company is buried in that. If we pour money into this, there's a really good chance we don't see that.
Yeah, I guess. The project itself is solid and feasible and profitable, no doubt. So, once the boss takes the money and runs, we move in, buy it for nothing, and make it ours.
I've been watching this project for a long time. But Matt and those old execs kept shutting me down. But now that father and son are on the same page, nothing's gonna stop us.
Let's
We'll
watch
make
it stop
millions
plummet.
on this.
Director, we have invested $1 billion into GCE. Their project is set to launch within the week. Their stock is projected to skyrocket.
Good, very good. Short-term stock gains, long-term profit returns. This is unbeatable. Soon, all of the press will be talking about how Edwin took the deal of the year off. Peggy talks about how much of a prodigy she is. Soon everyone will be talking about how much of a genius I am.
Director Edwin, there's a problem with GCE. Their stock is plummeting.
Edwin actually doubled down. Idiot. What's with the butler act?
I mean, I'm just kissing up to my future boss. But back to the point. Word is, Gold Construction CEO is making one final play. They're gonna squeeze Robert for an investment, and then vanish, leaving the company to burn.
You know, if Robert hadn't fired everyone, he'd never make such a stupid mistake. And cutting the people with actual eyes and ears in the market. Incredible.
Are you gonna tell Robert and Edwin? I mean, they're about to bankrupt themselves.
I heard about GCE's problem today. What's going on with the deal?
A small, permanent hiccup. The project's moving forward just as expected. Gary Vance, GCE's CEO, says if we push a little more cash forward, it'll move along nicely. It's a perfect opportunity for me to pick up all the stock. It's going to reach rock bottom.
End of the quarter, our company's low on cash too. I'm afraid we can't put up that much money.
What's so funny, What do you know about business? You're a high school student. Stick to SAT scores and prom dates. Leave the business to the real adults.
Word to the wise. Don't trust everything you hear. And maybe, I don't know, just try using that little brain of yours, if it even exists.
What do you know about business? Learning a few tricks from your grandfather doesn't make you special. This project's been vetted by the company's top analysts. Everyone on it is miles ahead of you.
Wow! Good luck to the mileage club, then. I hope you all keep your jobs. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Don't be mad, Dad. Peggy's always been super arrogant. Don't let it get to you.
Son, I'll go borrow the money and back you. But you damn well better make that project work. Let's show someone exactly what the real world looks like.
Go ahead. Work hard and make all the money you can. In the end, it'll all be mine.
Matt, get the funds ready. Once he flees, we buy GC at rock bottom.
What the hell is going on? Why hasn't the construction project started yet? The stock's falling down the pennies and it's still falling.
Director, we have invested over $10 billion over the past 2 days. That means we are now GCE's largest shareholders. Word is, Gary Vance, GCE CEO, fled the country with our money. Investors are panicking. Small shareholders are dumping everything.
What a rotten hell. We walked straight into this piece of shit. What's the solution?
Our analysts say we only have 2 options. Keep investing, merge and restructure the company, or cut our losses and try to escape before everything collapses.
Both dead ends.
Look at this disaster. Aren't you the head of the investment? You didn't even run a basic background check?
It was just a quick mess-up. How could I predict that con artist?
Misstep my ass. This is your job, for God's sakes. Do you even realize what you've done? 10 billion. That's every bit of cash we had. And we took on new debt. The board meets in an hour. You really think they're going to be fine eating this loss?
I could fix this. Just give me a chance.
No. Pull out. Jack the price, sell in batches, get out. Recover what you can. Do you hear me?
Understood. Just one small mess-up. Just a little mistake. I could prove to myself I'm not useless without Peggy. I can't be.
Board members, we're here to discuss the recent error Director Green made in investing in gold construction enterprises.
$10 billion? Wiped out? Overnight? This is the most goddamn outrageous loss I've ever heard of in my life.
This is not just on Edwin. He works under you, Robert. You're the one who's supposed to be calling all the shots around here. The bigger fuck up on this deal is yours.
Yeah, Robert. Why did you suddenly fire all of the old guys? If they were still here, this damn mess would have never happened. What kind of CEO are you? Hell, why do we even have you at all?
Dear boardroom members, this loss is my responsibility. Shouldn't negatively reflect back on my father. I fully admit I failed to do proper due diligence, but I'm begging for your patience. Next quarter, I will work twice as hard to restore our profits.
Robert, the loss isn't just the company's cash. You dragged in our own money too. So tell me, how are you going to pay us back?
The facts stand. Edwin bears the primary responsibility. But I, too, failed in oversight. But one failure does not erase years of contributions. I have brought this group many profits. I asked you to consider that.
Mr. Green, GCE stock is skyrocketing. We threw away millions for nothing.
Breaking news. Gary Vance, the gold construction CEO, vanished amid fraud allegations, is now in custody. Sources confirm all missing funds have been retrieved.
Analysts predict consecutive rallies. Market sentiment flips completely.
You just cut losses. And now this? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you even know how to run a damn business? Because if you don't, then get the hell out.
This is business. Wins and losses come.
New chairwoman of GCE, Peggy Green, just announced that a new leadership team has been established, and she confirmed that construction on the project is scheduled to begin next week.
Peggy, she really made profit on this?
Don't trust everything you hear. And maybe, I don't know, just try using that little brain of yours, if it even exists.
She knew this was gonna happen. She knew Gary Vance would run away with the money. When she said, don't listen to everything you hear, she was trying to warn us.
I never thought Peggy would make it this far. She reminds me of her grandfather. Maybe we should just hand her the CEO chair instead.
Absolutely not that. She's just a kid. I've been running this company for years.
Let's do it. Let's try having actual competence in the CEO chair for once. What a groundbreaking idea.
Robert Green, the board has reached a decision. Your daughter will assume the position of Chief Executive Officer of the Green Company. You are hereby instructed to finalize the transition within 1 week.
Wait. You can't do this to me. I am the Thomas Green's son.
This meeting has been adjourned.
Don't go! I'm not finished! Your daughter will assume the position of Chief Executive Officer.
Here, Dad. You need to stay hydrated.
Yes. My daughter. Nancy, my sweetheart, Daddy needs you to do me a favor. I need you to be the new CEO of the Green Group.
No, I can't. I'm only Dad's adopted daughter. Being by his side is more than enough for me. How could I possibly take his place?
No. You're my daughter in every way that matters. Blood doesn't matter. You're the daughter I'm most grateful for.
Nancy, next to that traitor Peggy, you're the only sensible option. Please, we're begging you. For Dad's sake. This is the only way we can turn this around.
All right. I'll do it.
Excellent. That's my daughter. Let's have some wine to celebrate.
Idiots.
The Green Group's board voted Robert out. They want his daughter as the new CEO.
Forget it. We have our own company to build.
Robert just pushed Nancy in. She's already been named CEO.
They're even dumber than I thought. Forget it. Let them rot on their own.
This is it, son. They can't beat us. This is still our company.
Sorry, gentlemen, you are not authorized to enter.
Are you blind? I'm Edwin Green. This is Robert Green. We are the Green Corporation. You're saying we're not authorized?
New CEO's order. No unauthorized visitors allowed inside, including you guys.
This must be a mistake. Nancy must have forgotten to notify security. Let's just go straight up to her office.
They got in.
Why are you here? Security shouldn't let you in.
Very funny, but that's enough. Nancy, put Edwin back in charge of investments, and I need you to announce me as your senior advisor. That way the board won't complain.
Send security to my office immediately. I need 2 trespassers escorted from the premises and barred from future entry.
Sis, stop joking. We're family. We're supposed to stand together, not...
Family. Don't make me laugh. You share blood with Peggy, not me.
You little snake. We took you in, raised you like our own. Where would you be without us?
Right where I belong. Here. In control. Peggy was always the smart one. She saw right through my act from the get-go. All I needed to do was figure out how to get rid of her. But you two made it so easy. A few half-truths and you were more than ready to turn on her. Oh, pathetic.
So, that's why. No wonder Peggy hates us. We never trusted her. She trusted you. A fucking monster.
My own daughter gave everything for this family. We threw her aside for a fraud. We're such fools.
Make sure they never come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Those 2 morons need to be muzzled. I need to make sure nobody will believe anything they say about me. But that's not enough. The board could always bring Peggy back in whenever they want. She needs to be eliminated. Only then will my position be secure.
All these years. We're the ones being thrown out. Damn it. I was a fool. Idiot. Everything that's happening now, it's all my fault.
Dad, maybe should we call Peggy? She's the only one that could have.
We've got no right to face her. Not after everything. Not after the way I treated her. Come on, Edwin. This is over.
We've lost Peggy. She's the only one who protected us and loved us and... It's fucking stupid. I should have...
I'm sorry. I was wrong about you. Wish you all the best of luck.
Matt, have some of your men escort them out of the city. They know too much. Nancy won't let them live.
Peggy, you're too kind. If Nancy doesn't want them to live, you can bet she's gonna want you dead too. I have to worry about your safety.
Don't worry. I have my own way of dealing with Nancy.
Peggy Green to visit old suburban school tomorrow for site inspection. It's me. The old suburban school. Do it there. That place was abandoned a long time ago. No construction, no students, just drugs and gangs. The perfect place for someone to vanish. Peggy Green. Game over.
Enough! Nancy, come out and face me yourself.
I gotta give it to you, Peggy. You're one of the toughest opponents I had ever had. I even thought that you were gonna beat me at one point. But luck was on my side. Your family's dumber than I thought. So it was you. The whole time. You were after our fortune. And you destroyed my family to do it. Bingo! And that's why you have to die. Throw her off. What? I said, throw her off!
Do you remember how Matt has some very dangerous friends? Oh, also, yeah, this recording device just captured everything you said. Every last word. So I hope you enjoy orange jumpsuits, because you got life in prison, honey.
This is a trap.
Stop.
Please, Peggy, sister, I'm sorry. Spare me. Just this once. I never wanted for it to come to this. I'm just an orphan. All I ever wanted was a little safety, a place to belong. Please forgive me, just this once. I'll do anything to help Peggy make peace with her family.
You know what? I'm gonna call the prison board and get you a private cell. That way, you won't hurt anyone with that special little gift of yours. Ever again.
You knew. My power. Everything. That's why I could never beat you.
Bye, sissy. Miss you. Oh.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Peggy.
I'm officially out of the revenge business.
What are you waiting for?
A burning flame as midnight weaves its soft delight. When you appeared before me now, my world transformed in pure desire. Like waves that dance on moonlit shores, you set my soul